All right, well, good evening. We've got a quorum verified, so we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. There's no one here for public comment. Let's take a look through the minutes and go over them. If there are any questions, let me know. Otherwise, let me know if somebody gives a motion to approve them.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes from the June 1st, 2026 tree board meeting.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, good. Well, all in favor? The rest of us? I
Aye.
sure am. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nathan, for those minutes. All right, and then what we're gonna do is let's just make the statement, the current budget status is a 49,575. And we've got letter H down there, small town, big trees, Indiana Department of Natural Resources grant. And we have Persephone?
Yep.
Great, Persephone Asher, who's a Northern Indiana urban forestry specialist with us tonight. She's been in communication with Kelly about a grant that's available, so you can make your way to the guest table there and go ahead, introduce yourself otherwise, and let us know what is involved here and what's available.
Distribute some of the goodies I brought. I generally go by Percy unless I'm in trouble. When the full name comes out, I know I've done something. So our small town big tree grant is the smaller version of the CUFA grant, which is the Community Urban Forestry Assistance Grant. Let's see. So for a small town of 10,000 residents or less, sure. Yeah, but lots of extras. So for a small town, we can offer, the DNR can offer grants for a tree management plan and tree inventory or tree plantings. The only difference between the standard CUFA grant and the small town big tree grant is that we cannot fund removals.
Okay.
So, that being said, if you have any questions, let me know. It's a 1-for-1 match between $500 and $5,000. The match does not have to be cash. It could be donor funded. It could be from a number of things.
Okay. In-kind type contributions.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, so like an in-kind type contribution, donation?
Yep.
Okay. So with what you've described, certainly the one thing we have going on right now with the tree board is planting of trees.
Mhm.
What I've looked through the correspondence and just looked at what all is involved. I guess as far as what gets the city over the threshold as far as receiving that grant.
At this point, honestly, it's just the desire. The DNR is having a hard enough time getting large towns, cities, we're having a hard enough time getting interest in
Right.
these grant programs.
Okay.
We have the money, we want to give it to you guys. We just need you guys to be willing to plant the trees up to our standards. So the most difficult part so it's a reimbursement grant. So you would put the bill up front, then show your proof, or someone would come and inspect, or maybe you'll send in pictures, something of the sort. Or if it's for a management plan, you have an ISA certified arborist sign off on it. We receive that, and then you're reimbursed the funding.
Okay, certified arborist.
Yes.
What that I take it somebody that where does somebody get that qualification, or is there a list of people that
There
do
is a
that?
list of people, yes, there's a think there are 26,000 ISA certified arborists.
Okay.
My certification is pending. It's just something, it's the gold standard of the trade. Anyone can be a guy with a chainsaw, but you have to know a little more about
Right, you gotta know
Gotta know a
what
little
to
more
cut and what not to
cellular
cut.
biology and how trees grow and the nutrients they need and why things happen.
Yes. Okay. So you helped me out there as far as me processing the thing. So you could provide us with that list of,
Yeah, there's
Great.
a lot online. That'd be a long piece of paper.
okay,
But yeah, the list is online.
online, okay.
But you would only need an ISA certified arborist if you want a tree inventory or some kind of specialized management plan.
Uh-huh.
It sounds like this grant would be to replace some trees that may be removed due to
Right,
stormwater maintenance.
replace, yes, we've got that going on. We've got replacements through the stormwater project, also losing trees.
Mhm.
And then there are places, every so often we do get places that they're new. Person hears about the accessibility and says, yeah, I want a tree. So it's a combination.
Okay.
Good.
Most of our plantings also require some kind of management plan, but depending on the depth, depends on how detailed the management plan has to be. If we're just doing the planting, it doesn't need to be that involved. You just have to tell us when and where and why. And there is a long list of species that you can choose from. They have to be native species to Indiana.
Nice.
It can't just be something crazy or invasive. We do not approve most maples unless you have had an inventory done, and of all the trees in your city or town, maples make up less than 5% of that, which I have not seen yet. There's a lot of
I see
maples
that.
around.
There's a lot of them.
Yes.
What
So-
are, what are they dying from right now?
Yes.
You don't know anything?
There are a lot of things.
Like the tops are just going, silver maples and,
It's not just one thing. A lot of it is just seasonal shifts. Some of them are fungal pathogens. I've seen a lot of black tar fungi. So if they're dying and it looks like there's just some sort of raised bumpy black splotches on the leaves, that's a fungi, and it's very tricky to have that removed from your town.
Okay. All right. Well, I have no idea if Mark's on that list or not, but if he isn't, then we would find somebody, and most likely that person then would work with Mark,
we have a horticulture.
our tree board advisor.
Okay.
There's Mark right there. Our tree board advisor, tree board advisor and member. He's been with us quite a while. Kelly, or anybody else, do y'all have any questions?
I don't.
I guess as far as the ins and outs of documenting this, I communicated with Kelly. I said, if you feel comfortable going forward with this, and I am very favorable towards taking the next step.
So what size of trees are these? Do you,
1/2 inch to 2.5 inch caliber. We can't do giant trees. That'd be great, but that'd be very tricky and very expensive.
bold and burlap?
I think most of the grant trees are bare root.
Spring or fall?
That depends on what you, as a community, plan for. Most trees are best planted late autumn, but not all. Oaks are one of the ones that would be best done in early spring, but, so I would be your contact. I handle the northern half of the state, so any grant-related questions, any species-related questions, whatever you need, I would be your person. I know it's a lot to take in at once.
Right.
And there's not a specific path to go on. I don't have a cookie cutter plan for you. The management plan comes from you and what you think is best and what you have time
Okay.
for, what is manageable for you and the community.
Because initially when I saw the possibility, I was thinking cookie cutter as far as what.
So there
But
does have to be a management plan, but who's gonna water it?
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to know that it's gonna be watered and fertilized and taken care of.
Good.
For how long?
The first few years of its life. Forever is the correct
Yeah,
answer.
but it's required for the 1 to 3 years.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mulched and trimmed, is that part of it too or not?
I don't know if mulching is required, but yeah, structural pruning, watering, fertilizing, we just need to know that someone is absolutely gonna be watering it.
Well, Mark would do, he touches up our stuff, doesn't he?
Right, he does touch things up, so depending on the situation, the city does do some follow-up. There could also be, I guess you'd say citizen education, a handout sheet as far as this is your tree, this is what you can do to help it.
Staking.
If it needs it.
Okay.
It does sound like a lot, but really just write down what you're gonna do and who's gonna do it,
Nice.
that's all.
When are the grants awarded?
So the application window is from July 1st through September 11th, and then they are awarded, those that get them are notified on October 12th of this year.
Okay.
And there is a window in which the work needs to be done, in this case, the plantings, so
You got the window to memory, or you can look it up?
the application window closes September 11th.
September 11th, as far as the planting window.
I believe it's by the end of 28, December of 28, but I can double check that. The instructions, that application instructions, they're very
conclude May
thorough, they have all the grant requirements on there, all the dates that you need to know.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the 20.
Conclude May 1st, 2028.
Okay,
Can you use, bags with water in them?
yeah, those gator bags or the donut,
That's,
Looking things,
sit there and just,
they do need to be refilled, so
Right.
just having a plan as to where you're gonna get them from.
yeah.
And, gator bags or the tree diapers, that's what they're called, but I refer to them as donuts because that sounds a little better.
Right.
Those can be included in, the things that the grant covers. So, that's nice.
All right, I'm trying to think of any other questions. You've answered the ones I had in my mind.
How many dollars are awarded? I mean, the total grant,
471,000,
that's split out amongst all
Something.
the applicants? Okay.
but for a small town big tree, which is what I believe you would be applying for, the amount has to be between 500 and 5,000.
Gotcha.
And then Kelly, you would fill the application out.
Yeah, I would work on it.
Yeah, that needs to be done online.
So it wouldn't take necessarily a grant writer to, it would just be filling out the application to apply.
Filling out the application online, and then if there's anything strange about it, or if we need anything else, I would be in contact with you. We're not just gonna say, nope, next.
Okay.
So,
Do you guys have a paper form of the application that I could like do a rough draft before I log in to do that?
I don't think it needs to be done in one sitting.
Okay, so I can save the work and come
I
back.
believe so, don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it can be done in multiple settings.
Okay, that's good then. And then like, I do have another question. Can some of these trees be cleaned in like our fringe area?
They need to be on public property,
Okay,
Within the city limits?
yes, to qualify for reimbursement. You're allowed to plant trees wherever you want, but to qualify for reimbursement through the grant, they need to be on public property.
What does the school count as?
That counts, schools count. Is it a public school?
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, then yes.
great.
All right, good questions, good answers. Anybody else? Is the board in favor of proceeding with this? Aye?
Aye.
All right. I like the idea. And I'm sorry, I was saying something else when how you referred to, or Seth?
Percy,
Percy, nice. thank you for coming tonight.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you have any other questions or you need help with the application or I do have a species list. I only have one copy of it. I'm gonna hand this over to you.
Yeah, and I can make sure you guys get copies. And kind of copies of your flyers. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. These are Tree City, is Berne Tree City?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Tree City flyers.
Okay, great. And then getting more of the brochures out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've got plenty.
Are these coming up from what's that word? Up by, where do these trees come from? Indiana?
Yeah,
Like down south, and there's two of them in there.
Bologna
Bologna,
is,
I could be the name,
Mhm.
Bologna.
yeah, our former director of urban forestry is now managing the Bologna.
They're good trees because I have property I put on the wetlands. I buy trees from you guys and yeah, the Bologna, is that the one up north or is that the south one?
No, I think it's south of Indy. I just moved here a few weeks ago from Buffalo, New York, so I don't know.
Oh. Well, it's north.
Big change.
Big change.
We've got nicer winters.
Oh, I like snow. I'm gonna miss it. If I don't get 8 feet in one weekend, I'll be a little upset.
The cold.
Hey,
I like the cold.
Now, if we have a bad winter, we'll know who brought it.
okay. You can blame me for that. That's fine. All right, any other questions at this time?
We were thinking about doing a sapling or project. Would that be anything you guys would be wanting to help with or,
What kind of project?
We can lead into that as far as having saplings available having saplings available for people to pick up, plant on their own, but that would be at their residence, not on public
Mhm.
property.
Yeah, that would not be covered.
you know, having other programs, so that would possibly.
I can ask and see what we have. That doesn't sound,
See, when we were most little, you got a third grade tree, it was a sapling. And then when at school, when they handed out and gave it to you, like me and him helped with hand them out. But we got them when we were a little crab apple tree.
there
It was
are,
free. It was like a little width.
there are sort of ways around it, but not really. You could consider something education or expansion. There's a few categories that a small town big tree grant has to fulfill, and the listed things on the application are not all inclusive. But
It'd be like 80 or 90 trees. It wouldn't even be that many because that's one class. It's that big.
yeah, if it's for public or private property, it's a harder sell to justify. That can be included as part of the plan.
Right.
Just
okay.
not the part that's reimbursed by the
Good.
DNR. So that's absolutely something you could do, but that doesn't count towards the match.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Good.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Helps a lot. It
Questions?
really helps a lot.
all right.
Thank you, Percy.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And if you need anything, you have my email and my work number is also on there. Please don't hesitate to reach out.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. See you.
Have a good
Bye.
evening.
You too.
Okay, letter C, girls softball diamond area. Mark and I met out at the girls softball diamond, and he pointed out 3 or 4 trees that just need to be taken down. And he said August would be a great time to take them down after the ball season's been over with. And either replace them as the lineup is, or he talked about possibly offsetting a few. And then he pointed out several that could be trimmed up and then assessed in a year or two as far as are they going to make it or are they going to be okay?
Are these Vash, they're out there?
Yes. Yeah. So there were some along Hendrick Street and also there were some along the lane both that are going to be taken down. And there we looked, there were a few openings. I think we decided that there was an open area there somewhere along the way that he'd look into adding a tree also. So they'd be taken down in August and replanted in a month or so after that. The sapling projects, Kelly checked with the school in the you said third grade? Third grade does still pass the saplings out. So that is an ongoing project.
Who does that?
I think it goes to the principal or assistant principal, and then they decide on how many they need.
So it's through the DNR or through an organization.
But they've been doing it.
Yes.
When do they start that?
They send a letter, I guess, out, and then they have to sign up for it, you know, like the principal or whoever, and it's the letter.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
What kind of trees are they, do you know?
Okay.
Dig deeper, Kelly.
I will.
But that does not preclude us from going for what Jeremy mentioned about saplings being available for the general public to come and pick up and plant on their own property. I made sure with Dave Baumgartner that the tree ordinance covered that as far as what can be done. He said it benefits the citizens of the city of Berne. They're paying the tax money. It's a service that we're providing for them. So that's fine. Kelly said as far as the distribution, she could coordinate that here. As far as people would have to come and pick them up on their own. Couple other things I thought along the line was when they get picked up, they'll need to verify that they reside within the city of Berne, verify the residence. Mark would be instrumental in this as far as a handout sheet, like I mentioned the other about a maintenance sheet. Mulching if it doesn't rain within a certain period of time, or make sure it gets a 5-gallon bucket a week if it doesn't rain. Things along that line.
Jerry, I think when we got those trees, there was like a little sticker on there that said,
Oh, okay.
like you get one and it wraps around like you get a tree at Keller's or whatever back in the days. That long and it's that thin. It says water, plant of this depth, don't cover the eye.
Make sure there's some kind of instruction.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of them to help tie the back shut, I guess, with.
Mm-hmm.
So would we have people sign up for them before we ordered them? So that we don't have
Yeah.
50 left?
I think that'd be a good idea.
Or how does
That's a
work?
good idea right there. That's where I was headed as far as publicizing this and how many do we order?
Right,
So-
yeah, there might be a minimum order.
You get the bag, you get like 30 in a bag.
Okay.
So for like $45 or $40 or something, last I looked. Like could we have, would it be a bigger hit to have it like a sit up town a night at a fall festival we have or something? And
We have to verify that they're a resident of Berne.
yeah, I know. I mean, but when they're coming in, we might get a bigger crowd show up if you had something going on instead of them having to come in.
We'll consider that if there's leftovers, maybe we could consider that. I just think whoever's there is going to be put in an awkward situation about show me your ID or
Oh,
else.
I'll do it. I'm not scared of that.
Mark that down, Jamie said he'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. I mean, just show me you live in Berne. That's all I need to see. I don't need that.
I do think we should put out something that says, if you're wanting a tree, verify all this ahead of time, and then we'll know exactly how many we need versus just trying to get a bunch and hopefully we hand them out.
I like that pathway.
Yeah, we could do something on Facebook and then in the newspaper, and then possibly even create a form for our website that they would fill out and submit. And it would come into my email.
All right.
I don't know how much that would cost, but I can look into it.
Okay. We've got the Facebook, 2 newspapers, WZBD.
Yeah.
And then Mayor, I heard you're the one that puts together the notes that are put on the utility bill.
Mhm.
Would that be a possibility to get that added?
Whenever it's the first of the, so it goes out the first of the month, so I usually have to let them know by the 20th or so of the month.
That might be,
before.
you might get the,
You'll get the most.
you get the
you'll
most turnout
coverage,
on
yeah.
something like that.
Could you have that added to the one that comes out the 1st of September?
Yeah. Tell me
Are
what you
you,
want
are
me
you
to
okay
add.
with, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I was just thinking if we put like a hyperlink on the utility invoice,
You do that?
that they can go into our website and then fill out that form.
Yeah.
To request the sapling.
Mhm.
Now that I've asked the mayor to include that on the utility bill, are we in favor of this?
Yeah,
I like it, I love it.
Aye.
We all gave up motion, didn't we? Good.
Doggy said aye.
All right. All right. I think on that then, and Mark did give me a list of those that are good possibilities. So I'll go over that and I'll forward it to Kelly and we'll just. I
Do
think
you have
that-
any prices on the sapling?
He said about $4 to $5 each.
Cause we'll need to make sure with our budget
Mhm.
and then with the grant, if it's a 1-for-1 match, that kind of thing, just so Cala has an idea.
Right. When I did the math, I thought, I was thinking 25 to 50. You said they come in bundles of 30, so 30 to 60, and I multiplied 60 by what a tree would cost for us to do it our way in the right of way, and it eats into the budget some, but at the same time, we're into planting trees, so it's a brand new opportunity.
Like they said, it's benefiting the city. So.
Right. And helping out more people than what we've been able to otherwise. All right, next, tree obstructions. Are there any that need to be noted that have not been turned in yet as far as trees obstructing view, signs, or anything else that's important to safety? Sounds good. All right, new tree, yes,
There is some kind of vine when you're pulling out on 27 from Center Street, facing towards the west. I don't
It's
know.
around the telephone pole.
Yeah.
There in the
exactly.
alley.
Yes, have
That
you
thing's
guys
been
noticed
there.
that?
I think that thing's been there for a long time.
It's
I
been
mean,
cut
it
back.
comes,
Orange-
yeah,
Orange flower.
yeah, it comes and
vine.
goes.
It's been cut back several times, I think.
It
Yeah.
needs to be cut back and sprayed or something, because it's getting hard to
Is
see.
that a morning glory?
Yeah.
Is that morning glory or what is that?
It's a trimming
No.
vine, I think, or it looks like it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You trim it every year, Gary?
Yeah.
Have you done it yet?
No,
Okay.
this year. It's on the list.
It's on the list.
That's fine.
It's on the list. On the list. Sooner than later. Maybe tomorrow.
hey, sounds good. Thank you. All right.
The list of trees. Some of these that are marked, some are the city gonna take those down or they have to be, Yoder's.
The ones marked.
There's, on the list here, it says some of these were marked. Here where it says, at the park, Ben's gonna do some of those himself, but then it says, where did I see that? Gary said the tree needs to be trimmed, or Gary has the tree marked to be removed. Couple of, there on the front page, there's a few.
Yeah, all the ones that are checked are down.
All the ones that are checked are done.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So the city guy's gonna do some of those and Yoders or mainly Yoders?
Mainly your, a lot of these trees are
Pretty big.
old big trees.
The ones at the park are already done, then took them down and declassed meeting.
Okay.
And then the last one on the second page, she called me back today and said that they're okay with another one being planted, but she had requested a maple, a sugar or a red maple, but depends on our grant if we can get that. And maybe she'd have a second backup they would like.
Oh, there's nothing to keep us from planting a maple.
All right.
Just want to be included in the grant.
Yeah.
Right.
She said not all, I wonder what she's talking about. The red maple's that bad. The sugar
She
red.
mentioned silver ones, didn't she?
Yeah.
I think the form's like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Guinness or Genus maple, Genus, something like that.
Is that Acer's a specific name for them? Yeah, I don't know what Guinness is.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that?
All right, new tree plantings. Do we have any requests for new trees?
She was about the only one.
Okay. Let me ask you this
Well, I do.
question. I've heard,
I have one, Neil Reeser.
Okay.
Yeah, he said something to me a while ago and I must have slept since then. And he texted me the other day, he goes, is my tree I mentioned? He wants one. They tore down a pecan tree. I don't know if it's in his yard or his daughter's yard across the road. I'll have to get more, but they want a tree. And I went by, you can put one there. I just gotta see if it's in his yard or they live, what's that street? They live
Brian Street.
Bryan Street on the corner, yeah, right here, the street going next street over in Bryan. He lives at that corner, and his daughter lives second street, same street, but it's diagonal. And there's a pecan tree that was not doing well, they cut it down. I think that's what he's talking about,
okay.
so, yes, put Neil Reeser down.
Okay. I can reach out to him and
Yeah.
have him fill out for him.
Good. All right, and then tree removals. Anything pending for that?
Is there one that, I just saw it today, and then I don't remember if there was leaves at the top, but there's one along 218 across from Jane Minch's house that's in the right of way.
That's on the list.
That on the list is being dead.
Is that Stutzman's?
That's
or
right.
is that different?
That's Stutzman's.
It's,
The
okay,
crab apple,
Yeah, I saw it on here somewhere, 765 West
Right.
Main, yeah.
that's part, okay, that's fine, I just happened
Highway
to
there,
notice it today.
Yeah, it's the first one that's not marked on the front page.
yeah, it's still that way,
What's that?
it's still there. I thought they would took it down when you took down the other tree, but they didn't.
Were those trees on Lynn Grove, city trees?
And
Or is it Portland? Well, it's at the corner of Clark and
one probably was the other one by his house, was that one too?
there was like 4 maples in a row that got taken down right
Clark
there.
in Portland,
by Dave,
Stutzman, right?
by Dave Newswater.
Yeah, across the road
Yeah.
to the east, were those street trees? Were they in the right of way?
oh yeah.
So they haven't turned in a bill for any of that then? Because if the budget's still,
Yeah, the budget's 49.
yeah,
Yeah, they hadn't built anything yet, I don't think.
That's gonna be a pretty bill,
Cost a lot too.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, if you could get a hold of him, Gary, or I can, to see if they can get those to us, those invoices.
They'll probably wait till they're completely done.
So if you want to
I'll
go,
do them all.
So what if you wanna have a plan to pay for them? Just keep on hammering, cutting them.
Okay, we've already done H. Any other to be brought up? I have not done, the last time I went down the new trail, I did not see any trees that were in bad condition, any of the new ones. Everything looks like it took very well over the past year. And I have not been by the trail up on the north side of town with the North Pond, but from what I have seen, everything there looks like good condition. Has anybody seen otherwise? I was trying to think along the line of items in public locations.
I did notice along Main Street, there's some trees that probably should be pruned a little bit. Some of the newer stuff's got some sprouts coming up the bottom. There's a few trees, they look good, but there's like a dead branch here or there. I know in the past we had Donaghy go back to some trees that were planted within a year or two and fertilize them and put another little bit of mulch on it just to make sure they got a really good start. And I don't know if that's something we should look at, consider for this fall, possibly. There's several new ones there close to the emphasis construction down through there. I'm not talking about big mature trees. I'm talking about some newly planted.
Right, the maintenance that we were
Yeah.
talking about.
And it's, like I said, it's just some stuff that can be easily hand pruned off the bottom and then maybe a loper to take a dead branch out of the trees are 15 foot or less probably. And then give them a shot of fertilizer this fall. And that might be something we can consider for.
There's a couple of them down there. I'd like to see the bottoms, the lower limbs trimmed off.
So you
Because
can
the
first sight,
intersection.
yeah.
And it's one of them where if you took a few off, that'd make a big difference.
Yeah.
You'd still have the full body of it. So
Okay,
Yeah, I'm talking from basically from Hitzer to about the Bethel Brethren Church roughly.
yeah. Yes.
On both sides
right.
through that
That's
3 or 4 blocks.
good. Okay. So we'll have that in the minutes, but Kelly, I see you're writing. Would you contact Mark about that?
Yeah, do we need to vote on it or anything or not? Are we good?
No,
Okay.
see that, just let's add it to the maintenance list. Thank you. All right, any other? That was a nice one. All right, next board meeting, October 5th, 2026, 6 p.m. I'll adjourn the meeting at, what have we got, 6:38 according to the city time. Thank you very much for coming tonight.
Need a vote on the adjournment?
All in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you.
Where's that lady out of?